everyone, I'm back with a quick video. I just finished making this card. It's a baby shower invitation. I wanted to play around with my Clear and Simple stamps and combine some fun stamps, so I'll show a photo of this on the blog. But as I was making it, I came up with an idea for a baby shower favor that I think is so cute. So I'm going to share it with you, and hopefully you'll like it as well. The first things that I created for this baby shower invitation, and I should tell you, the idea is that it's going to look like an umbrella and kind of coordinate with the theme for this baby shower invite. I die cut a few things that are really the main pieces of the favor. The first thing I die cut was the Clear and Simple Stamps cube box favor, and I've cut it out and scored everywhere that I need to score. And the first thing I'm going to do with this is cut it down to size. So right now the favor box, I believe, is about 2 inches square, and I want it to be 1 inch tall with no top on it. So I'm just going to chop off part of the top and then a little bit of the body of the box so that it measures 1 inch. So to do that, there we go. I just measured it to 1 inch. I'm going to slice off the rest of it. So there we go. This is the portion I'm going to use, the part where the body of the box measures 1 inch. And then I'll assemble the box, and that's simple enough. It's got all the score lines that you'll need to assemble it. And as always, when I'm making a gift box, I use score tape because it is so sticky, and that way you know it won't be coming apart. You definitely don't want to give this to somebody and have the whole thing fall to pieces. Alright. Put this together. And once it's together, we're just going to set it aside because we don't need it right now. And I'm actually going to stick another piece of tape on this flap so that, again, because we will fill this up eventually with, you know, whatever you want to fill it with, but you don't want that flap to come apart because then everything will fall out of the bottom. Alright, so we've got ourselves a little box portion to the favor. So I'll set that aside and we'll bring that back later. Next, I have 2 circles that I die cut from Spellbinder's circle nestabilities, and the circles measure 3.5 in diameter. So if you have another die, that's perfectly fine. You can use that to make a circle, and I'm sure you could do this with any size circle. The next part of making this favor is to take a scalloped die, and my scalloped die that I'm using is from Clear and Simple Stamps, and it's from a set of scalloped dies and stamps that come in 3 different sizes, and this is the smallest scalloped size. So I'm going to die cut these circles in half using the scalloped die, but what I want to do first is use some painter's tape to just kind of adhere that scallop to where I want it. And I want, because it's an umbrella and I'm particular about the way it looks, I want the ends, kind of the point of the scallops, to meet up with the edge. That way it'll look more like an umbrella because the ends will be the same. I want the ends to be the same. So I've got that lined up, and I've got this in place. And when I use painter's tape, I stick it on my skin and peel it off a couple times. That takes a lot of the tacky off because I really don't need this to stick much at all. I just need it to hold that die in place, because once I run it through, I don't want any trouble taking it off. And I'm going to die cut both of these at the same time. So I'm just going to line them up, place them, and run them through together. Should cut through both of them without a problem. Let's see. Yep, sure did. Cut right through them both. not an issue. And I should tell you the color of this cardstock I'm using is I'm a Princess Pink by Clear and Simple Stamps, and I like this color a lot, and it comes with a coordinating ink as well, so that's always nice to have those options. Now, as you can see, I have two half circles. Either of these can be used to look like an umbrella. If you wanted more of this shape, you could certainly use that. I like this one. It's kind of a more traditional umbrella shape, so that's the one I'm going to use. We have this box that I made. And what's basically going to happen is I'm going to adhere these umbrellas to either side of the box. Kind of try and show you what that will look like that. So I'll adhere those like that, but because the bottoms are rounded, I want it to be able to sit flat. So I'm going to trim down both of these umbrellas so that they have flat bottoms. And because I want this umbrella to sit at a bit of a tilt, I'm going to trim it so that I'm not trimming straight across the bottom, I'm trimming kind of at an angle, and that way I'll be able to sit it at an angle. So there you can see when I sit it down, it'll kind of sit like that. Perfect. Next thing I'll do is give these a little decoration. So let me make sure that I have them lined up correctly because I just flipped them. There we go. So that'll be the front and the back. This is the front and this is the back. Okay. I'm going to stamp them just with some cute polka dots. And those I'm using from the Clear and Simple Stamps Circles Plus set, which is a great basic set for you to have in your stash. And what I'm going to use to stamp it with is the I'm a Princess Pink hybrid ink. Oops. Hybrid ink from Clear and Simple. That'll give these a little cute look to them. One more. Easy enough, right? Alright, so those two are finished. And now comes the really cool part of this project that I was so excited when I figured this out. I was pretty proud of myself. I was trying to think, what can I use as an umbrella handle? And I was like, well, I can just cut it out of paper, I guess, but then it won't be the same for all of them. But then I remembered, I have the Paper Tray Ink Candy Cane Christmas die. And this is the die, and it has a candy cane as well as a straight, like, peppermint stick shape. But, voila, if you turn it upside down, you have a candy cane. All right, I mean, not even turn it upside down, but if you kind of reimagine its purpose, it's the perfect shape for an umbrella handle. So I'm going to stamp this with a wood grain pattern. So I'll do that really quickly and be right back, and then I'll show you how to assemble everything. Okay, I'm back, and I just finished stamping the Candy Cane Christmas candy cane shape, and I did both sides with a wood grain pattern that is in the Clear and Simple Stamps Background Basics 1 set. It's full of really cool backgrounds, one of which is a wood grain, which is, you know, you have to have a wood grain stamp in your collection. It's such a great basic to have. So that's done, and it looks totally like a handle on an umbrella. I mean, honestly, oh, I was so excited when I came up with this. You know, every once in a while you have an idea and you're just really excited about it. Well, this was one of those ideas. So I don't know. It might be a while before I have anything else creative to share. So now it's really just a matter of assembling this the way that it's going to look. So first I'm going to attach the umbrella to one side of the box. And the reason I cut it down is so that it doesn't come over the top of that umbrella die. Otherwise, the box would come above it and it wouldn't look quite right. So I'm going to take that score tape and just start putting this together. Put a couple pieces on both sides. Give yourself some adhesive insurance so that you know this thing is not coming apart. And this would be a great favor. You could do a shower favor with these, or place cards. I'm sure you can come up with a million different ideas for how to use them. So I want to put this so that the umbrella, so that flat bottom is flat to the ground, and that one's a little bit crooked. So let's peel it up before it gets too sticky. It's already stuck on there really well. Let's see if I can do it. Yes. Okay. Let me fix that. Nobody wants a crooked shower favor. There we go. So I've got that on, and you can see it's at a little tilt, and then just do the same thing to the other side, so that both sides have the umbrella. Love it. I mean, oh, this is so cute. You can get your friends together, help you put these together, get a little assembly line going, because I think these are so worth it once you get them all done. And then line this up, and then, you know, kind of keep it so that when it does sit, it's even. Oh, that was a winner. Good. Got it on the first try. All right. So the umbrella's on, and now I'm going to adhere the handle on just one side of that umbrella. So you want to do it at an angle so that it looks like an umbrella. And see how long you want it. I think that's a good height. And see, doesn't that look just like a little umbrella? And to adhere that, I think I'll use more score tape. That's what I have within reach right now. But this one's not quite as crucial, I don't think, because once you stick it in there and fill it up, it'll kind of stay in place. So we've got the score tape on. I'm going to put my handle on, just like that. So there it is. It's just that simple. It's just a few die cuts and creative use of a candy cane, and you've got a really cute umbrella favor. You can make this for a get well favor, or a get well you know, treat basket or something like that, or, you know, I'm sure you can come up with a million ways to use this. So hopefully this gives you some inspiration and a new way to look at your dies.